We're attempting to go 500 miles in the world's worst electric car, and we've been off to a really rough start. We can only drive 30 to 40 miles before we have to charge for 3 hours. Welcome to day 6 on the road, and let's hope today is the day with no issues. I wanted to start today by answering all of the top questions about this inconvenient car before we go into the vlog. Question number 1, what is the speed of the car? So technically it's supposed to be 25 miles an hour, but when we are on the uphill, we can go all the way down to like 8 miles an hour because it slows down and really struggles going up hills. On the downhill though, we have the opposite effect and we've reached a top speed of 29 miles an hour. Someone else in the comments asked, does it have air conditioning? Or if it doesn't have air conditioning, does it at least have vents? No, it does not. It has 0 vents or air conditioning. So no airflow unless you open up the push windows, which literally just like, you kind of have to just like push them open and they open into like a half-size window. We don't have full-size windows here. I really wanted to stick my head out the window for some of the vlog shots, but my head does not even fit out the push-size window. Due to the no vents, I have been told that if it rains, that the whole entire car just kind of fogs up, and a lot of people just pull over in that situation. Question number 3, what is the range? The range is supposed to be 40 miles per charge. I know that doesn't sound like a lot. It's not. The thing is this car is made for city driving. It's not really made for hills. So because the car's not made for hills, sometimes it actually goes down to like 25 or even 20 miles of range because the uphills can really strain the car. And then we'll watch like 1 kilometer go by, but we'll have like lost 5 kilometers of range in 1 kilometer. Like that's how bad it gets. The car gets 1 to 2 hours of driving depending on how hilly it is before it needs a 2 to 3 hour charge. I'd say roughly for every hour of driving, you get about 2 hours of charging time. Next question is, why is Brandon always driving? Well, in the passenger seat, I'm the one who does all the logistics, so I figure out where the hotels are, how close they are to the chargers. He also doesn't want to sit with all of the different like stuff at his feet because he's much taller than I am, and it's quite uncomfortable because the storage situation, given that there's no trunk in this vehicle, is rough. It's also easier for me to vlog if I'm in the passenger seat rather than trying to hold up a camera while I'm driving. Why did we cover up the QR codes on the car? So this has actually caused a major issue for us. I don't think I explained it in that vlog, but the vlog where the police were called and we had our names put into the Italian system. A big reason, I think they would have called the police anyway, but a big reason that they thought that we were like huge criminals was because of the QR codes being covered up on the vehicle. The reason that we covered up the QR codes was because TikTok in particular has this weird thing when I try to film shorts where it demonetizes your video if there's a QR code in it. That's why I had to cover up the QR codes. The next question is, what happens if we break down or run out of electricity in the car and the car can no longer move? Well, we would have to call the police or a tow truck to pick it up. We don't really have a backup plan for that. We don't have solar panels or really any way to charge it. If we can't, all we can really do is ask everyone around us, like in the neighborhood, if they will let us use an outlet. But if we just like break down in the middle of nowhere where there's no outlets or anything, then we're just in really bad shape. There's already been some insanely close calls in this series, so fingers crossed we're fine. The last question is, what is the hardest part of this challenge? Honestly, every single day it's been something different. If it's very hot outside, like 100 degrees, then the heat is the hardest part. Like we'll be like dying, praying for air conditioning, trying to open up the windows every time we stop. We feel horrible because it's like a big hot box of windows, including a sunroof. Sometimes it's the hills when we watch the kilometers go down way faster than they should and know that a charging station's kind of far away, then that ends up being our biggest stress of the day. And of course, not having the suspension in the car and the tough seats hurts my butt and back every single day. Like a lot, like not just a little. Like I am in so much pain in this car every single day. So that's the one that I feel probably the most often, like at any point from the moment I get in the car. All right, so now we're gonna start the vlog for the day. It's gonna be kind of a short one. That's because we need a break to see Pisa, baby. All right, let's get into the vlog. We're currently locked out of the hotel we're supposed to be staying at tonight. The directions have been more unclear than any hotel ever. So this is the door that we're supposed to get into get in the hotel, and there's some lock boxes right there. These are the lock boxes, and our room key is in number 1, but he didn't tell us the code to number 1. He just sent us a video of him just like opening it and grabbing the key out as the directions. We parked the car on the other side of this building, and we've been trying to get into this room now for like 20 minutes. This was not our first problem today. Today has been riddled with problems. problem. So let me show you guys what's happening right now. So we're waiting for the guy to answer on WhatsApp to let us know the code to that. He was answering right until I asked him the code, and now he's kind of went ghost. But before that, we parked behind this gate. All right, so up here on the other side of the building, and then this is the other side of the building. So we are parked. There's a pizzeria down below. The hotel is supposed to be the top floor. And our car, the world's tiniest electric car that we parked here, is right there. It barely takes up half the parking spot. So we parked there and we didn't know where to go because there was no directions after that. All we saw was the sign on the top of the building and we couldn't figure it out. So we asked the pizzeria owner and he's like, I don't know, he's not in charge of that. So then I messaged the guy on WhatsApp and he tells us you have to go around the building to the gate. So that's when we got to that gate you guys just saw, which was this gate. The issue is to open it, you need a key, and he didn't give us the key. I meant the code. So we get here and we don't have the code to open it. So I message him and ask him for the code. He sends me a code. The code doesn't work. After like 10 minutes, he sends me another code and said, whoops, he typed it wrong. So now we have the code. So now we can open the gate. So at this point, his directions still haven't started. So when we first got here, he sent us a video saying like, these are the directions to get in. None of that was in the directions. Like we would have just had to know to do all of that and not even had the codes to do all that. Then we get to the door where the directions start, which I'm gonna pop up on the screen what the directions look like because it's really funny. He doesn't show the code, he just shows opening up the lockbox. So then we walk up here and we see the little lockboxes on the wall, which is where the directions finally start that he sent us on WhatsApp in the beginning of the day. And it looks just like this, number 1. Now he actually just 1 second ago sent me the code for this, so let's see if it works. We got the keys, baby. But we got them. Let's see if they work.
We don't.
All right, we're in. Making our way. All right, I'm guessing this is our door. It's the only one. I'm watching the video trying to get this going. This hotel's had very old-fashioned keys, so it's been a problem. We're trying. Okay, we made it in. The room's pretty basic, but it's not horrible. It's not the worst. Yeah. So we made it in, but you gotta see the keys. I feel like most of the hotels you've been to have had keys like this. They're like that's the key to get in. How wild is that? Let's hope the Wi-Fi is good so I can upload these vlogs up to you guys in a bit. Today's the day. We're going to Leaning Tower Pisa. We definitely need a charge. The car's about to die. We have to decide if we want to charge it around here or if we want to strategically charge it around the Leaning Tower Pisa so we have a place to park, because apparently parking is really hard around there. I feel like anytime we wait till later though to charge it, it always ends up biting us in the butt. So let's hope that's not the case today if we choose to go with the option of charging near the Leaning Tower Pisa. I'll see you guys shortly. We're just hang out in this room for a second because I am exhausted. All right, so I'm locked in the bathroom. I can't get the key to work to get out. Any chance there's like maintenance or someone who could come get me out of the bathroom? When we first got here and tried to get into the room, Brandon had trouble for like 5 minutes trying to open the door because this key was so difficult to use. I locked it in like 2 seconds, but now I cannot get it unlocked, and I've just been locked in the bathroom for 10 minutes trying to unlock it. Who would make the bathroom lock this key? Why wouldn't it just have one of those like turn things, you know? Bam, unlocked, bam, locked. I've never seen this before in my life. All right, I'm gonna keep trying. We're gonna get this. I have to get this. I'm not staying in the bathroom all day. Okay, let's try it. Maybe? No, we're still locked in the bathroom. Oh my God. All right, moment of truth. Can I get it? No. I'm still locked in, guys. We're now at 15 minutes of being locked in here. Should I just take a nap in the bathtub? I'm never locking this again. If someone walks into me when I'm going to the bathroom, then so be it, because I can't unlock and lock this thing. I'm pretty sure we're actually the only ones in this building. I have not seen one staff member. It was a self-check-in. I have not seen one other person. I don't know why I locked this. I was just like, you know what, if a person appears out of nowhere? I'm pretty sure this is an abandoned hotel. So grateful, I could literally cry. So I called my dad because sometimes he like has solutions to these types of situations. I'm like, Dad, is there anything you know of for an old-fashioned key that would get this door open right now? And he's like, did you try turning it? I'm like, oh duh, I tried turning it. And he was like, did you try jiggling it a bunch? He's like, sometimes jiggling it a bunch works. So I jiggled it a bunch and bam, the door opened. The jiggling worked. The trick is to jiggle it if you're ever locked in a bathroom with an old-fashioned key. All right, well, hopefully we see the Leaning Tower Pisa soon. I'm gonna go eat now, which I was supposed to do. Bring the dog water and relax a little bit because we need that. Get some work done, and then we're heading over to the Leaning Tower Pisa and figuring out how to charge the car today. I'm so grateful to be out of the bathroom. All right, let's go. Hey, I'm back in the AC, baby. All right, so we have just been chilling for the last few hours, just working on the laptop and taking naps. We're finally leaving. Mama, let's go. So we just got in the car and realized we only have 11 kilometers of range, which is only like 6.5 miles. So basically we can make it to the tower and then we'll have to charge for 3 hours and 10 minutes. So we're gonna find a charging spot next to the tower to charge up. That's really our only option or we won't make it back, so we'll do it. So I'm trying to find a charging station that's as close to the tower as possible. Let's hope it's like super close. That would be great. We're checking the app. We're checking the app. It looks like it is. Yay! Only an 8-minute walk from the tower. Oh, thank gosh, that's so nice. Watch it be taken when we get there. I hope no one's using it. Right now, it is saying it is. Let's see if it says it's available now. Right now, it says it has one. Oh, the one available is a 3A charger. We need a type 2. It would have been too easy. All right, let me look at another one. All right, second one, same thing. Guess we gotta zoom out to a little bit further walk, a little bit further. That would have been too easy, and nothing's easy on the challenge. Oh God, it looks like it's getting quite further. It's fine, we'll get to explore more of the city more. We walk further, we look at the bright side here. Let's see, how far is this one? How far is this one? Is something available? Is something available? Oh God. 35-minute walk from the tower. Brandon, how you feel about walking through all of Pisa? Or we can charge up on the way there for like just 30 minutes just to make it to the tower. I don't know.
You can make it to the tower with what you got.
Not back though.
Not back though, no.
I'll give you guys an update in a second on what we decide. We found a station, baby! And it's only a 10-minute walk away from the Leaning Tower of Pisa, so it better be available when we get there. The app right now is saying it's available, and it's the only one. I checked so many places. So fingers crossed, because we only have 11 kilometers of range, and we're using about half of that charging station. So if we get there and it's not available, it could be a bad situation for us, because then we are almost dead, and that's the only charging station that we see that's available. So fingers crossed it's not under maintenance or anything. We'll find out in 7 minutes. All right, made it to the charging station, baby. And it looks like it's gonna work. Now that we are in an EV, we have such a pet peeve for cars like this that are gas, but they are in the EV spot. So they don't need to charge up. But now if we needed to charge up and this was the last spot available, then we would have no place to go to charge up for this. So you might be screwing someone over, dude. That's messed up. All right, let's go find the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Goodbye, little car. It needs a 3-hour and 10-minute charge. So we don't actually have to get the full 3-hour and 10-minute charge right now though, because there's a charger near our hotel tonight. So we're gonna leave that charging for as long as possible. And then we're gonna have to plug in again near the hotel just because we need enough charge to get back. Once we get back, we will charge up and then we'll leave it for however long it needs and then go back and pick it up and then move it to the actual spot at the hotel. A little bit harder than a normal electric car that charges faster or a gas car, but that's why it's a challenge. All right, let's go find the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Where are you, Pisa? There it is. We made it. Baby, we got almost 20 miles of range now, baby. 41 kilometers. That's crazy, an hour and a half when they got us like 20 miles of range, but it's fine. We're gonna go get some dinner. It's crazy when you look at an hour and a half and be like, wow, we got like 20 miles of range total. Like total. That's nuts. 41 kilometers. We're gonna go get some dinner.
That one looks good. That's
real good. So we just pulled up to a charging station, but the charging station is red, which is a little bit worrisome. Usually it's blue or green. It's not normally red. So we're gonna check if we can charge here. This is like 4 minutes from our hotel. Is it too good to be true? I guess we're about to find out. Yeah, I'm gonna like look up whatever it says on the screen. All right, so moment of truth. We're gonna see if the car says it's charging. It did click in the app, which is promising.
You know I hear it charging here? Yeah.
Yes, baby. Yep. All right, so we're walking to the hotel now.
Beautiful.
So that means Brian's gonna have to come back here at 1:30 in the morning. It needs 2 hours and 4 minutes to charge, it says. So we've got to stay awake because if we don't unplug it in time, then it starts charging you by the minute. So literally has to come back at 1:30 in the morning, no matter how tired. All right, we're walking to the hotel. It's 4 minutes away. All right, Brandon, we'll see it again in 2 hours. So Brandon's gonna move the car in a little bit. We are back in the room, baby, and I am so tired. I'm gonna get some work done on my laptop to get the vlogs uploaded for you guys. I had to get the footage all sorted, and then I'm heading to bed. So I'll see you guys tomorrow on the way to Florence, baby. It's a 2-hour drive in a real car, avoiding highways and tolls. So I believe in our car, it's gonna take optimistically 6 hours, but it could take way longer than that. Let's be real. I don't think you've ever done a 2-hour drive in 6 hours. Fingers crossed. See you guys in the morning. Welcome to logbook page day 7. So today's distance, we went 12.28 miles. We had a max speed of 26.02 miles per hour. Total distance so far is 313.49 miles, baby. And so far we spent 27 hours and 23 minutes charging, which is insane.